Hey everybody, this is Telkenodore, or you can simply call me Telken, and I thought I'd do another update on my project Transfusion using Minecraft. Um, I've added in a couple new details, such as these little structures with the impaled skeleton heads at the top. A lot of this will look the same from the first video that I did because I've only made minor tweaks, like I've added in another, a little more challenging set of jumps to get up to a higher vantage point on actually the top of the castle wall that leads to another secret route which will drop down to the previous area as if you hadn't attempted the difficult jumps. Now, I've added in some nice stairs here, smoothed them out in the previous video. They were just single block jumps, and I felt those were a bit crude, so I went in and added in these nice stairs. Now with Minecraft's new update, those are now possible. I've hidden the redstone behind these and made the switch look a lot better. So there's just little tweaks now and then I think just make this look a lot better. And I'm sorry that it's taking so long, but I'm doing this whole project by myself, and it takes a lot of time for me to actually just sit down and lay hundreds of thousands of blocks down and actually get a good feeling of what I'm doing without stopping and just reflecting on it after a while. As you can see here, I changed the doors to the little, not pressure plates, they were pressure plates, but now they're buttons, because when I spawned mobs in to populate the levels, they were transitioning through the phases of the stage, and so I've made those buttons to accommodate for that. Now, this is where I believe my last video left off. I was attempting these jumps and I fell in the water just like that, and I'm going to save myself here. I'm in creation mode, as you can tell, but these jumps are possible just by walking. You don't need to double tap to make these. I'm trying to keep with Castlevania's slow walking, the stiff controls and such like that, to give it a nostalgic feel to it. I did that little spiral stairs because that was really low to the bedrock, and I wanted to bring this back up to ground level. And you'll notice this hallway is a bit more nice. I don't have any holes in the walls, there's paintings, and I've done this whole nice little chandelier with the glowstone and the nice ornate floor for the boss battle, which I believe is the giant bat in the first Castlevania. I'm thinking about making it a wither skeleton or something a little bit more potent, but I'm saving a witch for the next level, which I'm just entering now. This would be the next stage, which plays the Stalker music. Now, I know this isn't exactly a copy of the game, like verbatim, but I feel like I'm getting a good feel for the level and trying to make it look like it would be if someone did try to do it in 3 dimensions. I hope you're happy with this design. I feel pretty good about it. I know it's not the same, but I'm pretty happy with the way things go, except for mine not jumping there. This is makeable, I promise you. This is makeable. I just can't seem to get it right now. It is makeable. All these jumps are makeable. The right side here is a little more easy. The left side here is more challenging. And in the game, if you don't make it, normally these blocks are too high for you to jump up to. It's a block and a half, so you can't get up there. You'll have to go through that door and give it again. I know it seems cheap, but that's kind of the point of getting it right. And that's kind of the unforgivingness nature of the older games that were just hard until you memorized the patterns and got it right. Wow, I really can't get anything. And I'm gonna die there. Now I've gone ahead and warped ahead. There's another long hallway. You'll come around this corner and the blocks have frozen up again. So I'm gonna have to go around it, but these are the crushing blocks that will stomp you into squishy goodness if you're not careful with your timing. I've set the rendering distance close, real close, for a reason so you can't see very far and kind of like get an idea of what's ahead for the times that you're going to be outdoors, aka the next stage, which is the Wicked Child music stage. I know I'm terrible. I consider myself a Castlevania fan, but I don't know the names of the stages that well. I'll probably get chastised and castigated, but I grew up with those games, and I really like them. I really do. I wouldn't have every Castlevania game that I could get a hold of if I didn't like them. Oh, I'm being stupid. Wow, hold on here. Let me fix this. I just want to get the circuits up and moving. There we go. I'm really proud of this. I didn't know anything about Redstone before I started doing this, and then I just kind of dove headfirst into working with Redstone, and I think, other than with the frequent stopping, I'm pretty proud with what happened. These all move really well. These are the crushers. I had to make it a little more interesting. It was getting dull with all platforms coming down at the same time in unison, so I varied them up a little bit just to make it a little more exciting and a little more dangerous. So this will be the ascent up into the Medusa's room, but obviously we can't have Medusa in here, so that's gonna have to be a witch or maybe even a ghast. I'm thinking it's a witch right now because I've got this nice little altar up here with the redstone that lights up when you walk on it. I really like that effect of when you walk on redstone, it glows. It makes the light effect, so I'll probably be using that later on in another stage. I just like the effect. And then that'll be the ending, and then here you're stepping out into the outer wall, or the inner wall. I can't remember what the stage is. Please correct me, or put some kind of comment down in the comments section on what the stage is actually called. I do have the Castlevania wiki that I go to. I have a lot more in my mind than trying to memorize the Castlevania stage names. And that includes this project. As you can see, I've been flattening the land out here. My computer's chugging because I'm outside. I've had to clear this out by dynamite. I don't have anything like Tekkit or Bucket or anything like that, so I've been doing this all by hand, and it's been taking an immense amount of my concentration, and sometimes I've even fallen asleep at the computer because I spend all my time working on this when I can. So if you like this project so far, which I hope you do, because I'm really enthusiastic about doing this, please leave a comment about what you think about it, if you like it. Any critiques, I will gladly accept any critiques or any suggestions. You know, just keep in mind that I'm doing this on my own and I'm not getting like paid for it, and I'm not with any kind of big major company or anything, so this is just a hobby turned into maybe something a little bit more than it should have. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. I will be working on this project and getting it up to a playable mode as quick as I can. So I just want to thank you for taking the time to actually watch the video and actually see what's going on with it. And if you like it, please send a like. If this isn't actually your thing, I'm sorry that's not something that you like, but you know, there's a game and there's a genre for everybody out there. So if you do know anybody that likes this kind of thing, please send them this way. Or if you know anybody that's really good with designs or programming with this kind of stuff, not necessarily programming, but just designs and all that kinds of stuff, please send them this way. Sometimes this feels a little bit overwhelming, and so I don't spend all of my free time working on this, but I like to spend a good amount of it on it. So I'm going to go ahead and end it since I've returned back to the front, and I will have more updates when I can. Thank you very much for watching. I am Telken. Thank you for watching.